Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it
Uh,
going?
Not too bad. I'm just sitting here just a coloring.
Yeah, what are you coloring? Oh, hey, that's
I
cool.
I got to the page that's on the front.
Ah, nice.
I have become addicted to the mystery colors.
Yeah,
Yes, and I absolutely love them. But I
that's
was
really
sitting
good.
here waiting, so I'm like, well, all right. I started the picture last night, so I've got
Yeah.
just a little bit more, but I love them.
How do you know what color to use? Do they have a thing?
Where's my
Oh,
camera?
okay, got it. I got it. I
Yeah,
see it.
it's a new tablet, so I'm like, where's my camera?
Yeah,
So, but
that's funny. I did my
oh,
own. So I did this a long time ago, and then I actually
yes.
made this.
Also, it did turn out to be a circle.
It did turn out to be a circle, and then, but obviously, I'm still practicing my pixel art. Um,
Hey, that's all
yes,
right. I like the
yesterday,
pencil art.
yeah, yesterday this ended up to be like some sort of um umbrella, so I have to make it better. So I got to make it better.
Because I was thinking of maybe a tree.
Yeah,
That I can
yeah.
see an umbrella. I can see an umbrella on that one.
Or I can make a tree. I just add more stuff and make the trunk thicker. I could do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did this like I don't know 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago, and I just started digging it out and to be like, okay, what can I do with this? So I think I was going to add this to. I'm going to add it to my books.
You should. Pencil art is fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see.
It
I
is.
showed
It
you
is
that one.
fun to try to figure out. Oh, it's fun to try to figure out. Oh yeah, look at that.
And with the mosaic, I just, if they got the same answer, then they got the same color.
Okay, good. I don't know if there's all the same color though. How many numbers? How many are the same color?
Uh, Three,
Really? Okay.
there's, no, no, no. There's one the same color, two the same colors, three,
Oh,
and
okay.
four.
Well, that worked out.
Actually, there's it's kind of like half and half. They've got the same answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then some that don't have the same answer. So I'm like, that's cool,
Okay.
but that's just that's how I choose to do it.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I double check everything because I don't want to put the wrong color on there if I don't have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I keep
Hello.
thinking, oh, I'm gonna move stuff around and move me not so close to the screen, and I just have too much on my desk.
Yeah. Yeah. I cleaned out my desk and I was like, oh, I have a lot of papers and stuff. How's it going, Alyssa? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. How is Abram doing with his abacus?
Oh, not so well.
Uh-oh.
Part
Oh.
of it is I misplaced my -5 book.
Oh,
Um,
you can print it out.
yeah, but I like the book.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
I found it. And so we're gonna go back to it.
Nice.
But yeah, there's just something about having things in one place because I have a tendency to misplace things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Newspapers. So it's easier to have it in one spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Newspapers. Who uses newspapers?
Well, loose.
Oh,
L
loose
O O
papers.
S E. Yeah, loose paper.
Oh, got it, got it, got it.
So keeping it contained in one is a good thing.
Yes, yes, I have that same problem. But I think for me, anytime it's loose, it's gonna go into the trash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I probably should do declutter a lot more than I do, but yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I have the fear of becoming a hoarder. So if I haven't used something in a year, it's got to go.
yep, exactly,
It's got
exactly.
to go.
Yep, yep. But I don't. Yeah, if it hasn't been used in a year, even and it comes the same thing with clothes too.
Yes. Well, actually, if I buy anything I have to get rid of 2.
Okay, that's a good one.
And because I generally have more than I need.
Yes.
So if I buy a new thing, I got to get rid of 2 old things.
Mm, mm,
So, and my husband just looks at me and goes, okay.
yeah.
But
I
I have the biggest fear of becoming a hoarder. So I have to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. I know for me it's whenever once there's a hole and you can't really mend it, then it's like okay, it's time to go. But I don't really buy anything new.
Well, and I can mend. So it takes me a
Yeah.
while to go
Yeah.
shopping.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't think I don't even remember the last time I bought shoes.
I understand that one.
Yeah. Let me go get some paper. Hold on.
Okay.
Do you have any particular type of problems you want to work on, Tammy?
Um, we can work on like because I've got the abacus, the book for adults. We can work on um any of the the triple digit problems if you want. Multiplication.
Okay. Sorry about that.
We can try division again if
Okay, we can try
we're
division.
brave, if we're being brave today. No, Alyssa was wanting to know if I had any particular problems I wanted to work on.
Oh,
And I've got the adult book, so I mean we can always pull a problem out of that. Or we can work on multiplication, or we can attempt division. But I mean, whatever's good to go, I'm good. I got my book and my ink pen and my abacus. I am ready to go. Whatever y'all want to do.
um,
I think I sent a couple of different division problems
you
that were
did?
story problems too. That but it was nothing like what I had before. That it was something that you can solve and it didn't have a remainder.
Oh, I didn't see anything.
No, I know there's a reason behind word problems. Ooh, I hate them.
Really?
And when you're a kid, you need to be able to read the problems and make a determination of how to solve the problem. As an adult, I understand that, but as a child, I hated it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm still not keen on word problems, but I can do them. Still not my favorite thing to do.
I sent them along a while ago, so it was just white.
Oh,
It was just on white paper.
whew.
It wasn't any of the bedtime math, but there were a whole bunch of um, story problems that were multiplication and division, but it wasn't like like 45 divided by 9. It was 2 digits, um, for sure.
Okay.
But it was
Okay.
probably a while back, so I haven't sent it to.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
You're good.
Um, okay. There's this one that I've been trying to figure out how to explain it. So somebody tagged me. Um, here, let's do this one. So somebody tagged me is like, is this what you do on the abacus? And I'm like, we kind of do, and I'm trying to figure out a better way. You guys are gonna be my guinea pigs to try to figure out how to explain this better to mainstream math.
Mhm.
All right. I think I don't do enough explaining to adults on division because I'm always in the fear of everybody getting confused. So I think what I need to do is I need to separate my pages. So we have the number, and what we need to do is we'll need to figure out where our starting point is. The reason why is because we need to figure out where to put it on the abacus. So we have what we do is we take our digits, we do 1, 2, 3. So we know
Mhm.
3 digits, take away 1 digit because there's 1 digit here, it is equal to 2. So our place value is going to be in the tens. Then we put the quotient, I'm sorry, the dividends on our abacus, and we use this to subtract.
Right.
All right. So what I've
Okay,
noticed,
so if we have two, wouldn't we be over in the hundreds place? No, 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 because we'll be subtracting, so that will go away and we'll just carry it over to the right. All right.
well, Alyssa, are
Sorry.
you all right?
Pardon?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Yep.
Okay. So remember with double digits and single digits, to make it single digit a double digit, we need to do this. We need to put a 0 and a 4, a 0 and a 3, right?
Yes, and I always forget that.
Well, it's just like with time. If we have the time is 0:03, or even right now, like 9:04, or well, it's 9:11 right now, but you know what I mean? So even if
Yeah,
we did time, right? We even do it with time. So it's not a foreign concept,
right. I
right?
just don't put it, I haven't got it cemented in my brain yet.
Well, what about with money? $2.05. We
Because
do the
that's
zero.
the 10th. That represents
Okay.
the 10th,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The 05 represents the 10th, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why. So having a 0 in front of the single digit number is not a foreign concept.
No,
So
it's
even if
not.
So even if we did I don't know, $14.02, right? So there's that one. And then what's the other one? The other one is a 2-digit year, a 2-digit month, and a 2-digit year, a 2-digit day.
Yes. I mean, I'm not correlating that to when I'm using the abacus and I'm dividing.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
should. I should because we've already been doing that.
Yeah. I'm just reiterating so we can remember where, because people are like, okay, I don't know why, but we do it already. And this is the instances we do it. So it's not a foreign concept. All right. So
Good examples.
thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 times what is equal to 4. Now, if you think about it, what am I going to say? Okay. When you think about it, again, this is a single digit. We need to make it a double digit, but we know what 4 times 1 is equal to 4. If we made this
Correct.
a double digit, we'd do this.
Can we just write it like that?
We can, yeah. But see, because it's a 4-digit, because it's this, right? When we start here, this is actually the ones. We have to actually skip this column and go over here.
Okay.
So we're going to put the quotient here.
Yes.
Because if you think of this as a 2-digit number, right? We're actually not going to be in the 2 digits. We're not putting the number here. We got to put the number over here.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Which
don't
is
know.
where I did that. I put.
Yeah. So then we put the 1 here. We take away the 4. Take away the 4, right?
Okay.
So we
Yes.
take away the 4 on the abacus.
Go back again.
Go back to where?
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay,
Take away
I
the
was
4.
about to put a 4. Okay, yeah, because it's 1, 4. Okay, yeah.
Okay. We put the 1 as our quotient.
And
The
then
1 is right here,
Yep.
right? We take the 1. Guess what? Okay. So we have a 0 here, right? That's what the 0 is.
Yes.
So now we go to our next number. I'm going to change color.
Okay.
So our next number we're going to
Pardon me
do.
1 second. So you said the 0 when we subtracted represents the 0 that's up there because we subtracted the 4.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, I'm just speaking it out. Okay.
Yeah. No. And I think that's what I need to do is I need to correlate. I need to go slower when I do multiplication because people
Division?
don't understand when I do multiplication. Division. So I have to go slower and said, okay, notice I'm going to take away the 4 here. So I took away the 4 here. Remember, our left is 92,
2. Right.
right? But then we only do the 9. So
Correct.
4 times what is equal to 9?
Well, it won't be equal to 9. So 4 times 2 is equal to 8.
Yep. So because 4 times 2 is equal to 8, it's the closest thing to 9. It's the same thing
Right.
that we do here, right? So we put
Right.
2, that's our quotient. We have our 9. We have our 9 here. And then we
But we
have our
only
8.
Yeah, and we only take away 8. So that leaves
Right.
us 1 left in that column
So
with
yeah, we
what's
take
left
away the
to
8.
figure out.
Yep. And we get the 1.
Wow. Oh, wait, but I forgot to put my 2 up there. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I love when Alyssa gets it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
It's always fantastic when people get it. It's always really nice to hear.
Mhm.
Okay. So now we go back to our number. We can't do this anymore, right? We got to look
Right.
at our number. So what is our number? Our number is 1. So we have 4 times what is equal to 1. Cannot do it.
No.
We have to make it a double digit. To make it a double digit, we have to that's why we have to bring down the 2.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're doing. I'm working off the abacus, but you're trying to show them why and how we're working off the abacus by showing them what we're doing from the paper,
Exactly.
but still do what we got to do from the abacus. That took
Yes.
me a long time to get that through my thick skull, and I finally did it. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's she doing? Then I
Yeah.
realized what you were doing.
Yeah. It's one of those things, like, because in mainstream math they teach it a different way.
Yes.
They don't tell you why.
Okay.
Oh, no, they don't. They really don't.
So in abacus, I tell you why. Why do we need to make it a double digit? Because our multiplication fact does not have 4 times what is equal to 1. So you've got to
Exactly.
make it a double digit.
I love it. Right.
So
Write it down,
4
Tammy.
times 3 is equal to 12.
12.
I'm going to change another color. 3 is our quotient. So I add 3 to
Yes.
my quotient, right?
Yes.
That's what 3 is right here.
And you take away the 12 off of the abacus.
Yep. I take away 12 here. Take away 1. Take away 2. So my final answer is 123.
Cool.
We gotta do another one.
I'm good. Let's go.
I loved how okay, so okay, let me tell you why I like this way we did it. Number one, and sort of kind of like mainstream, we're putting the numbers up there right away as we're putting the quotient up there. Quotient. Yeah, quotient up there right away. And then as you go back down and you're subtracting, then I'm able to subtract on the abacus. But one of the things that I'm proud of myself was that I trusted your process in putting the setup correctly.
Good.
And as we were subtracting, you're putting up the code and you're seeing your subtraction unfolding.
Yes.
The only part that I got the hiccup was like, well, I think I was jumping it, so I had to be quiet. I'm like, well, what about the 12? We gotta subtract it. And then so then we take away. Now I noticed that you say take away the 1 then take away the 2. You don't say, let's take away the 12.
Yes.
And I think that's so that we can visually see, because on paper, you're subtracting the 12 right away.
Yes.
But on the abacus, you're subtracting the 10 and you're subtracting the 2.
Yes.
That shows you abacus how it relates to doing it out on paper. And so that was really cool.
Yes.
Actually, I didn't get lost. I was able to follow. And especially when at the very beginning we were saying 4 minus 4 is 0, and then you took your finger and you showed what the 0 represented. That was right after we had subtracted the 4.
Yes.
So we have to do another one again.
Yeah, no, not a problem. But I got to figure out this whole when it's possible to divide it is that 0 right here, like moving it over. Because if we think we actually don't do 4, how many times does 4 go into 49? We don't do that. We go,
No.
how many
No.
times does it go? So in
Does it go
abacus
into
world,
400?
yeah, we don't, yeah, that was the
Really?
thing. So one person was like, we do 400, and then they do 990, and then they do 2.
Mhm.
And so we don't do 400. We take it one number at a time. We take it one number at a time.
But can't they visually see that even though you're taking it one digit, you know that it's a 3-digit. You know that it's 3 digits. So you know that 4 is really going into 400. But because you're doing it in manageable chunks, it's so much easier because we already know what 4 times 1 goes into 4 or whatever at the very beginning. We know
Right.
that because those are our time fit tables that we are supposed to be familiar with and memorize.
Yes. And
And
so
so
you can, yes, it is possible, but kids don't know.
are you sure? Maybe they do.
No. This way,
No.
not this way. They don't know it's 400. They don't know it's going to be a 3-digit number.
Why not?
Why would they?
How would you be able to explain that? Because I would say, okay, first of all, what's 492? And maybe I would demonstrate on the abacus, okay, we know 492 is 492.
Yes. However, as a blank slate in division, you don't know how many digits it is. You can do it for multiplication, but not in division. Because what if this was, I don't know, 12? What if this was a 4-digit number, right? What if it was 4-digit? How do you know it's going to be a 3-digit answer?
Because the way you subtract, where you take the what's the 492 called again? Not
The
divised,
dividend?
dividend. That's the dividend is 3 digits. Like you said, and you subtract 1, which is the divisor. Correct?
Right. But then if you look, we started at the tens.
Okay. Why did we start
Because
at the tens?
because 3 digits take away 1 digit is equal to 2. So we started the tens, but because we can divide it, it pushes us back 1 column to make it a 3-digit number.
So that 2 is representing 2 digits?
Yes.
Oh, and that's why you go over to the tens.
Well,
Or
I
go
haven't.
over.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go over 1 more column. Yes.
Okay.
Because
But
you can divide it out.
Right. And your number, the 492, is where that dot is that represents
This is 1. Yeah.
1.
1,
And so
2.
right now, because the what's the 492 again?
The
Dividend?
dividend.
The dividend is in that spot. It's taking that spot. So that's why you have to kind of create a 1 and a tens after that. Correct? Because the dividend is taking up the space of the where your dot shows where it's normally the ones. So then you do 3 minus 1 is 2. So then you go over 2. And then that's where you put, when you start doing the problem, and you say 4 times 1 goes into 4 is equal to 4, then that's when you put your 4 up. And that, I'm not explaining as well you do that, but you understand what I'm talking about, right? I don't know. I kind of just trusted your process, but then now as we're going through it now, yeah, I think
Yeah, but when you're dividing, the place values on the abacus doesn't count at when you're starting the program problem.
okay,
The dividend does not matter what the place value is, correct?
okay. It's just 2 places over.
Yeah, so it's
That's
just
what-
to help you track your quotient.
Okay, that's the only, okay. So don't think of it as place value, just a tracking device.
Yes, it's just to track. So
Okay.
either we work with the first number or we work with the second column. The first column is always going to be the closest to our dividend,
Dividend, yep.
right? So it's either going to be
Yes.
this one or it's going to be this one, depending on this number, if you can
How
do it.
big it is.
Yes, if you can, then you got to push it over 1.
Okay. Let's do another one. I was able, I liked how you verbalized everything, and yeah, I was able to follow with calmness. I wasn't stressing out because I'm like, wait a minute, I lost my place. I need you to do it over again. You didn't have to do it over again. That was awesome.
All right, let's do this one.
Okay.
So here is another one. And I'm still trying to figure out how to word it better. So we have 2. Did we do this already?
No.
All right. Tammy?
No.
Okay, good. See, here there's 3 digits and there's 1 digit. I don't know if it's going to be a 2-digit number or a 3-digit number. We count
2.
1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
3 digits minus 1 digit.
2.
That's the 1 digit. Gives me 2.
Yep.
1, 2. We're going to use our dividend to track our number. Right?
Mhm.
I am just writing all kind of symbols and nothing where it needs to be. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
gracious.
I'm still okay. So you're always going to go put your finger here. So either your finger is going to be here or here,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, oh, maybe that's what it is. I'm trying to think. What are we trying to do? We're trying to do 2 times what is equal to 1.
1.
You're going to always compare the 1 number. Can you do it?
No.
No. So what does that mean? You have to make this a double digit. So this becomes 18.
Okay.
Because it's 18, 1 and 8, right? It's not 1 and 0, it's 1 and 8. I'm looking at my dividend. What times 2 is equal to, it's 9. Sorry. This is my quotient.
Right.
So I add my quotient here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I add my quotient to the abacus.
Correct.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Ah.
I'm going to take away, this should have been purple. Sorry, this should have been purple. I take away 1 and I take away 8. I take away 1 and I take away 8. That becomes 0. So what are we left?
8.
Oh,
We're left
yep.
with 8.
Mhm.
2 times what is equal to 8? Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So if it's possible, this is where you skip and you go here. So 2 times what? 2 times 4 is equal to 8. So I add 4 to my quotient. I add 4 to my quotient. And I have to take away. So what do? It's 8, right? And then this 8 is over here. Minus 8 is equal to 0. So just as I do here, I have my first 8 is right here. I take away the 8 to take away the 8. This is on my abacus, right? This is what I'm going to
Yes.
take away. So my final answer is 94. So I can't tell the kids that this is going to be a 2-digit quotient. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to project how
You
big
kind
the
of
answer
do
is.
though. You kind of do know though. Because you
But
Only because only because when you look at it, you know the multiplication tables, so you know it's going to equal this when it's this simple. But when you've got kids coming in, they don't necessarily know automatically.
yeah, that's why that's why we have help with our dividend and our divisor.
But my question is, you know just by seeing that 2 is bigger than 1. So 2 times what will not go into 1. So you automatically go to 18. So you go over to the tens place.
Okay, big person adult Alyssa.
What?
With a child, they don't know for sure.
Okay.
And you got to remember, Lisa, she's trying to explain why we're taking the steps we're taking.
Okay.
If we were the kids,
Yeah.
when we were in school, we were told, okay, there's nothing going to go into 1, so it's got to be 18. So what do you divide by 18 by 2? What's your quotient going to be?
We had to
They don't.
memorize that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me revert. Let me re-question that. How would I show Abram that 2 cannot go into 1? So I basically have to say 2 times what
Is equal to 1.
is equal
Yes.
to 1.
That's what
Nothing.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so what you're saying, it's very important to teach that step.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 1, it's important, but 2, it solidifies his multiplication facts.
Oh, yes.
Right. So what we're doing in abacus is we're solidifying multiplication fact. We don't say how many times does 2 go into 18. We are looking for what is the
2
multiplication
times
fact.
what
What's the
equals
most
8.
exactly? And we think better. I feel like we think better when we find the missing multiplication fact as opposed to how many times does it divide into.
Yes. Yes, that's how we were always taught. Is
Yes.
how many times.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. And so with my students, or what I have in person and stuff in the 20 years that I've been teaching, we wouldn't have a problem with the kids not understanding how to divide because they know the opposite of dividing is multiplication.
Yes.
Whereas in mainstream, they treat it as two separate
2
topics,
separate things. Yep.
right? So in abacus, if you know how to add, you know how to subtract. If you know how to multiply, you will know how to divide.
Yes.
Okay, are we ready for another one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
I
only
found
part,
this.
no, I actually got mixed up. I didn't start out in the right spot.
Yeah.
I went over too many. So
Yeah.
how do I fix that? Because I was able to do the other one, but then this one I didn't. I was supposed to start one, over right by the dot, and I ended up going 2 more over. So I don't know why I messed up on that one.
Can I assume that you might be trying to think ahead like an American system? because you see that there's 3 here, and maybe that's what happened. I don't know. What do you think, Tammy?
Think some of our learning when we were kids are sneaking in because
Yeah,
I catch myself. Oh wait a
yeah,
minute, that's we don't do it that way. I don't
yeah,
abacus. But yeah, it's very hard to untrain your brain
yeah. Rewire
when
it. Yeah.
you become an adult. Rewired, yes.
You know, is it difficult, or is it just unfamiliar? Because I can't
Well,
remember how to do it anymore, mainstream math anymore. I have to look at
Unfamiliar.
video. Yeah,
Unfamiliar, guy, because I liked how you said it's not difficult, you're just not familiar with it. And
yeah,
that gave me confidence to say, okay, I have permission to learn.
yeah, yeah.
hmm
And yeah, like I can kind of see what, and that's why I still continue to do a division problem, but I'd rather do a division problem where I can get feedback, because I don't remember how we did it in public school.
well, it's like I said before, when I first started all this, I had to cover the problems up and
Yeah,
go one number at a time because
yeah,
when I looked at the problem, I automatically knew what the answer was.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
that wasn't helping me learn how to do it on the abacus.
Right.
So I had to intentionally try to forget what I was taught so many years ago.
Yeah.
So but I'm getting better. I don't think that way quite as fast like I used to.
Yeah, yeah.
So retraining, rewiring, however
Yeah,
you
it's
want to
all the
call it.
same. Yep, it's all the same.
Yeah.
But I do find it difficult to get from abacus to mainstream math, just because I've forgotten it all.
Yes, for as long as you've been doing it the abacus way, yeah, you would.
Yeah, you'd get to a point where you forget it all. And I was like, I actually had to ask one of my son's friend, how did you do division? Because I can't ask my kids because they know how to do it abacus way.
And that's the answer they're going to give you.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to give me the answer. And so what? So I had to ask them because they don't know abacus. So I was able to have that. And then, doing research on other people to do video. Interesting. They don't do anything higher than 1 or 2 digits. I was able to find one, and this was a good one. And I can tell you why abacus is superior when it comes to this one.
Okay. Well, I
You
think
give us
abacus
a
is
hard one
superior
now.
anyway.
Say
Oh
that again.
boy, she's gonna give us a hard one. Let's be.
That's why I'm turning to a whole new page.
I should probably flip my paper over. I'm gonna do that.
Which means I'm bringing out my other
Oh my
abacus.
gosh.
Holy
Oh,
cow. All right.
I'll
okay,
tell you
hold on.
why. I'll tell
Let me
you
write it
why.
down.
I will tell you why abacus is more superior when it comes to stuff like this.
Oh my
Okay.
But
goodness. Do
Yeah,
I need the
I
bigger
got that
one?
one out.
you need the
Yes.
bigger one.
Yes.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Where is it? Oh, no, I don't know where it is.
It's actually quite
It's
easy.
it's because she's got little ones.
Pardon?
That's why I said it's because you have little ones. That's why it's hard to find things.
Oh, no, 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 no. You have a big person that's misplaced it. Called myself.
Oh, I know that one too. So that's 6. So 6 minus 3. And I think my pen is dying. 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, I'll just let me just I don't know where it is. Hold on 1 second. I'm
It's
looking.
that trash can.
Yes, that's been fun about going on live, and then every time a pen doesn't work, it's like, whoo, I get to get rid of that pen.
Yeah, but the trash can is it's a little further in under the desk than I have it. So as I went to throw it in the trash can, it just slid right onto the table. Well, I will get it in the trash can later. I gotta see what we're doing with this problem. I can't wait to see what you tell us on this one because I'm like, whoo,
It's actually
Yeah,
very
I'll just have to
easy.
watch it.
But
okay.
what I've noticed is what I need to do is I need to marry the mainstream world and abacus world. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out 3 Oh no, we got to figure out our thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take away
Mhm.
3, right?
Right.
6 take away 3 is equal to 3.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, and we're here. So this is where the beginning of our quotient going to be. We're going to add
Okay.
our dividend. 2, 3, 3, 2, 0, 6.
Okay.
We do the same thing. What times 3 is equal to 2? Can you do it?
No.
No. So we got to bring a double digit. What's our second? What's our number going to be?
23.
23. Thank you. So 3 times what is equal to 23 or less? Alyssa?
7.
Thank you.
3 times 7.
Right? That's our quotient is equal to 21. Okay,
Yes.
before we carry on, we should try the others. So we're going to do 3, 6, 1 times that by 7.
What?
This is our quotient, or this is our
Yeah.
dividend. We can do
Uh-huh.
it here. How many? So when we multiply it out, 3, 6, 1 times that by 7.
Can I do
We
that on a small abacus?
Yes, you can.
I have 2 of them now.
Yes. So we do 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm.
7 times 1 is 7 times 3 is 21,
21. Yep.
right? 7 times 6
42.
is add the 4, add the 2.
Oh,
7 times 1
where'd you do the 4?
right here. 21. Add the
Yeah.
4, add the 2. Add the 4, add the 2. Add the 4 plus the 5 minus the 1,
Okay, thank you.
add the 2.
Add the 2. How did you know?
And then
Mhm.
7 times 1 is 7. 7's a single digit. Go back 1 column,
0.
add the 7. Okay, so that's what our answer is, right? Our answer is 2, 5, 2, 7.
7.
7.
Can we do it?
Too
No,
much.
that's too much. So guess what? We're going to make it a 6. This is why it's superior to know how to do it on the abacus. Because you just take the one number and you see what to do with it. 3 times 6 is 18. 18, right? 6 times 6 is equal to 36. Add the 3, add the 6. Add the 3 plus the 10 minus the 7, add the 6. And then add the 6 because it's 6 times 1. So can we do it? Yes. We can do it. So we add the 6 to here. And then we take away 21, right? Take away 2, take away 1. 6, 6. Take away 6, we're over here. Minus the 6 is what? Minus the 6 is minus the 10 plus the 4, plus the 4, plus the 5 minus the 1.
1.
And then we take away the 6 again. So you take away the 6. So what do we have right now? Don't forget, there's a space right here. This is what we have to keep track of our quotient, our dividend. Our dividend is over here. So we have what? 1, 3, no, 1, 7, sorry, 1, 7, 1, 0.
0.
We have their 6 over here. What do you think? Are we okay so far?
What I should have done is added these 2 abacuses together and then tried to do it and make it long. Because I can't find my long one. Okay.
Well, that would work as long as you don't confuse yourself.
Yeah. You could do
It's just a
one.
continuation on.
Yeah. I mean, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the abacus. So we could do 6, 0, 2, 3, 3, 2. You could do that on this abacus.
Oh, I can do that on that abacus.
Yeah, you can. Or yeah, you would have to ignore the dots though.
I see.
The problem is you don't have an extra row to keep track of your quotient.
No, you don't. Yeah, I don't know where I put it.
That's
So-
okay.
I'll just continue to watch.
So our number we have left is 1. So we got rid of that. So 1, 7, 1. Is that even right? Did I do that wrong?
1710.
Oh yeah, because we took away the 17106. 17106.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay, we're gonna keep going. We can't do this. Wait, can we? No, we can't.
can, but
Okay.
you can't do the 171, but with the 0 added, you can.
Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, I see. That's what I did. Okay, so that's what we had. We had 171. So can you do
Yes.
it? No, you can't. So we go.
No.
We still do 3 times what is equal to 1. Cannot do it. So we got to make it a double digit. How do we make it a double digit? What number are we going to bring in? We're going to bring in 7. So 7 is right
Yes.
here. So then our 3 times what is equal to 17 or less? 3 times 5.
Yes.
Then what do we do? Well, because we think it's 5, what do we do? We do 361 times that by 5. And then we check. Can we do it? 5 times 3 is 15. Add the 1, add the 5. 5 times 6 is 30. Add the 3, add the 0, and then add the 5. Is that too much? That is too
Yes,
much.
that is too much.
So instead of doing 5, we do 4. 3, 6, 1 times that by 4. Let me do it again. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 4 is 1. So our answer is 1, 4, 4, 4.
4.
So we take away 1, 4, 4, 4. So we take away 1. I'm going to add my 4. My quotient is here. I add my 1. I take away 4. Take away 5 minus the 1. Or take away the 5 plus the 1. And then take away 4. Take away 4 is minus the 10 plus the 6. And then we take away 4 again. Minus the 10 plus the 6. So what is left? We're left with 2, 6, 6. Can you do it? No.
No.
So that's why we have to bring down the next number. Does that make sense?
Actually, to me, it does.
Yeah.
I'm too busy trying to watch instead of working on my because I'm watching what you're doing. And then when I
Yeah.
look down, I'm lost because I've lost you.
Yeah. So we have 2,
You haven't lost
6.
me. I lost you.
Yeah. 2, 6, 6. So again, the question is what? 3 times what is equal to 2? Cannot do it. How do you make it a double digit? Double digit you do here, right? 6.
Right.
So 3 times what? 3 times.
Oh, hang on. 8. That would be 24, wouldn't it?
Is it 8?
Yeah. 8.
24. So let's work it
Correct.
out. 3, 6, 1 times that by 8. So we do 8 times 8 is 24. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 8 is 8. So our answer is 2, 8, 8, 8. That's too big. So let's
Yeah.
try 7, right? So we do 3 times 1 is equal to 7. 3 times 1 is equal to 21. 7 times 4 is equal to 7 times 6 is 42.
Yeah, 42.
And then 7 times 7 is 7. Oh, I did that wrong. The answer is incorrect, but it is what it is. And so we do 2, 5, 2, 7. And then we just take it away. I'm sorry, 6. So it's 2, 5, 2, 7. And you just take it away. That's it. Take away 2, take away 5, take away 2. Cannot take away 2. Minus the 5 plus the 3, and then take away 7. Take away 7 is what? Minus the 10 plus the 3.
3.
And then my answer is 1, 3, 9. Oh, there's a remainder. I made that wrong. I thought I made it right.
Oh,
Or I did it wrong.
Can we do that multiplication of 361 times 7 again?
Yeah. So
So it's 4 places.
so it's 4 plate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 times 7 times 3 is 21. Add the 2, add the 1. 7 times 6 is 42. Add the 4
Plus the 5 minus
Plus
1.
plus
and
the
then
2.
Plus the 2.
7 times 1 is equal to 7. 7's a single digit, so you go 0, 7. 0, 7.
7.
Yep.
So that is 2, 2, 5, 2, 7. Yep. Yeah. 2, 5, 2,
Oh,
7.
I did it wrong. I took away something wrong. It's supposed to work out. I think I moved my abacus too much, that my subtraction is wrong.
Mhm.
But that's the idea. So I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach it this way. Because the other way I teach it is a little bit more advanced. And maybe that's what I'll do is I'll do that as more of the advanced one. Because what we do is we just do it individual. We don't take it as a whole. We go individual like this. And people get lost when people get lost when I start taking individual numbers like this. So
Can
I was
we
thinking
do it
about,
a little bit smaller? Problem.
yeah, you can do
well,
smaller.
I could understand. I understood what you were saying about doing the digit and then realize that digit is really too high, so you've got to go down one and
Yeah.
try that one.
Yeah.
My problem was that I was trying to watch you do it on the abacus and and write everything down. So I got lost on my own.
Oh, I see.
Now, if it's just me, I would
Yeah.
probably be okay because I'm doing it one at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not listening. I'm not trying to write anything down, but but because I'm in the class here, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. It's very interesting, like just trying to explain the division. So we can do another one.
I gained confidence with what we were doing, and then we're slammed with this big one, and I don't have my abacus, and then I got lost. So I was like, wow, okay.
Here we do
So just so you know, I can't wait till we get to multiplication and division when you finally get to get that one done.
yeah.
I'm just waiting on it, but right now I'm focusing on the addition on this over here and subtraction in this
Yeah.
adult book.
Um
Which, by the way, I do still love.
yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. I do appreciate that. Should we do we're gonna do 2 digits, yeah?
Just real quick, I didn't get to show you. There's my ice cream cone.
Oh, hey. How pretty.
And that's with me picking the colors out before I start.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I yes, thank you, Tammy. I do like that. I do being liking that a lot of people are very impressed of the systematic approach that I put my workbooks. And I think that's why it takes me so long to create my books, because I
Yes,
really
and
do
I
think about it.
agree. I fully agree on that.
It's not just AI produced.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, AI wouldn't be able to produce any of that. But then I was like, okay, if AI starts producing it, then you know it came from me,
Yes.
because
Okay,
nobody else does it the way I do it.
no. So should
Okay,
we
so
add one more digit after that? That like make it 4-digit divided by 2?
This was
no.
good. You want it smaller, and this is good.
No, the
My
other
brain,
one
I'm
was a
still
lot
wrapping my
longer. She had 3 digits for the divisor
I
and
know.
5 digits for the dividend.
6.
God.
It
So
was 6. Yeah, it was
it
6.
was
It's 6.
6. So yeah, we
Okay.
can do this. You can add another room number.
Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3
Yep.
minus 2.
2. Oh, I'm sitting here and I don't even have my abacus out yet. Oh, good
Yeah.
Lord. Okay. And
Okay. This will be the
59.
last one.
Okay.
Let's see how we do.
All
So
right. So 5 times what is going to
1,
give me?
1. We got to do 1. Oh, I got to do 1 here because I don't have
Yes.
enough room. So I'm going to do 1 here. So we do 3, 5, and then 4.
Oh, we're
Okay.
doing it. Okay, I have mine way over to the other end.
Yeah,
So,
because we don't have enough room to put in the other digits. That's why I put it over here.
oh, okay. So 1, 2.
Yeah, so it's just 1 because 3 take away 2 is equal to 1.
3, 5. Okay, 3, 5, 3, 5, 4. Okay. Yep. So then you go over to there.
So
Yep.
then it's again, the first thing is only the first digit. 5 times what is equal to 3?
3.
Nothing.
Nothing. So we got to bring down the 5. Make it a double digit.
Okay.
5 times 7 is equal
Yes.
to 35. But see, this is estimation.
Yes.
So even in mainstream, they do estimation. But you'll see that when I times it by the 9, it's too much. So if we did 59 times that by 7, it's 35 plus 63. It gives me 401. 413.
But
So we,
that
so
is
we got to,
definitely too much.
yeah, so we got to bring that down. We got to do 5 times 6 is equal to 30.
So then 59
So we have
times 6.
6, right?
Yes.
6, take away 3, take away 0. Take away the 3, take away the 0. Now you're left with 59. What do? Just like we did here, right? 30 and then 54, right? This is our 5 times 6. This right here is going to be 6 times 9. We take away 5, we take away 4. So our final answer is 6. Huh. Maybe I should do it this way. Show that we do distributive property this way. I think I'm getting there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a thinking here. Because when you showed this one time before, you broke it down by the
Yeah.
5 times the number and the 6 and the 9 times the number. But I think I like this better where you're going 5 times what gives you 35 or less. So that's a 7. So 59 times 7 is 413.
Okay.
And so we know, okay, that's way too much. So then 59 times 6, instead of breaking it down individually, I think when you did the 5 and the 9 times this, I think that gave too much information and would lose us.
This right here?
Yeah, in the
Okay.
beginning, when you taught us before.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
So so when you did the 5 5 times 7 gave us 35. You checked with the 59.
Yep.
And that showed you we had too much. So then that tells you we got to go down to 6.
Yep.
And I like that better.
Yeah. That's what that's what I was thinking, like marrying the mainstream math with the abacus math.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I would lose less people that way. Because one is we the difference in mainstream math and what abacus does is mainstream math gives you a whole slew, like, okay, we need to do 59 times 1, 59 times 2, 59 times 3, all the way, right, times 4, and they work it out. And I'm like, why do that? Why do that? Right? We should
Yeah.
analyze what we have. If we know, if we can multiply it out, we kind of know 5 times 7. We kind of know distributive property. So what
Yes.
abacus does is we rely on the fact that we know how to do multiplication. We don't need to do this rote I don't know, working out, because it's
118.
extra work.
118.
Oh, thank you, 118. Ha. And then what about this one? Oh, I gotta.
uh,
Yeah, see, you gotta
one,
work it out. It's
124 or 134.
15 plus 27. So it's 177.
See, I wasn't even
177.
close.
You know what I mean? So in
Yeah.
mainstream math, they do this ahead of time. That's what they do. But in abacus, we don't need to. Abacus, we just break it up. Well, how many times? And then you check it. And I
Yeah.
think that's the difference between abacus math and mainstream math. We can check it before we go into this debacle.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to do all that.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. I'm tired.
Yes.
I'm too lazy to do all that. So, and then
I'm
that, and
with
this
you
is
on that one.
this one here is they talk about estimation. So we kind of estimate. It's like you don't need to estimate. Just work it out and then you see if it's bigger or more. That's it. You do a comparison.
Yeah. And see, and I can see.
Yeah, exactly. So it's too
And
much. Okay. So you break it
and
down.
even if you had added the extra digits, like Alyssa was talking about,
It's the same. Yeah,
it's the same
it is.
because you're only working with the first 2 or 3 digits, depending on what the problem calls for, at a time.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And abacus makes it into manageable chunks. And I think I think maybe the advanced version, I will start to break it up like this, but in the introduction, maybe I'll do this first.
So
Yeah.
what I was wondering is when you're doing this type of problem, do both ways. Because
Do
I forgot about the 9. And that what you do to the 5, you also do with the 9.
yes.
And so I got lost with the there, and
Well,
then
see,
yeah.
but see, that's just it. From when she was showing us earlier, when we first started, when I first started the class with you two, that's how she showed us how to do it. Was whatever you do to the 5, you do to the 9.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it this way, you check with the 5 first, and then you put in 59 times 7 and
Yeah.
see what your answer is. Well, that's 413. So that tells me I've got to go down to 6. So then I multiply the 59 by 6. And that I can handle. That doing the what you do with 5 to do for 9 lost me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But you can
because it's a
still do it that way if it makes it easier for you.
it's a different way. It is a different way of thinking and breaking
Yes.
it down for people who already know, can look at the question, would get lost because you can kind of do this in your head. But when the numbers get bigger, like
Mhm.
when the numbers get bigger, I would rather do it. I would rather do it if you do it to the 7, you do it for here because then I do it all together. I got lost here, so my answer's wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if so we could do it again and I'll probably get a right answer because I'll do it individually.
Well, let's not do that one again.
I actually want to do that one again and I'll do it individually because I want to
Okay.
know where I got it wrong. Because right here, when you do the subtraction and stuff, it's the numbers are too big.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's do it again. We're going to do it again.
Okay.
So
I'm
three,
rewriting it.
6, 1. Yeah, rewrite it. 2, 3, 3, 2, 0, 6. I'm going to use this one. And this will be my last one for sure. So we do 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have 2, 3, 3, 2, 0, 6.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on. I'm gonna see if I can do it too now. This is
Okay.
so, but your number is gonna your quotient is gonna be at the very end, right?
Quotient is going to be
Quotient.
here.
What do I say? Quotient.
Quotient.
Quotient. So that's so on mine, if I had two little abacuses, where would I put mine at the very end?
Yeah, yours would be in the next one over. Because it'd be, I would do just the, I would
Your
just,
dividend would be on the one on the
no,
right hand
yeah.
side.
What I would do is you have the 2.
Yeah.
I would put your quotient here and I'd be, uh, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3. That's where I put the quotient. So you know how yours is? This is, so you have 2 of them.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, your quotient will be here. And then I'd put in 2, 3, 3, 2, 0, 0 here, and then 6. That's what I would do. Because you're using your dividend to keep track of your quotient.
Okay. So 2, 3, 3, 2, 0, 6. Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we going to do is we're going to do 3 times what is equal to 2. Cannot do it. So what do? Take away, it's 23. So we do 3 times 7 is equal to 23. I'm sorry, 21.
Yes.
So we put 7 on the abacus. What?
Right, but it's still, yeah. Okay.
Right? We put 7 on the abacus. Then we take away 20. We take away 1.
Hold on. 7 on the apples. We take 20 and we take away 1. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now whatever you do to the first digit, you got to do the second digit. So the second digit is 6 times 7 is equal to 42. Can you take away the 42? No.
No.
So that means you got to add back the previous number. Take 1, make it a 6, right? So now our quotient is 6.
So I put back the
Put back the 300.
the 300.
So we add the 3 here, add the 300. Oh wait, 300. Add the 3 plus the 5 minus the 2.
Okay.
Okay. Then we can do it. Now 6 times 6 is equal to 36. Take away 3 minus the 5 plus the 2. Take away 6. minus the 10 plus the 4, plus the 4 plus the 5 minus the 1. And then we continue on. 6 times 1 is equal to 6. 6 is single digit. You go back one column, you take away the 6. Minus the 6 is minus the 10 plus the 4. So we get 16606 is our answer, which is what we got here. 161, no. 1, see, I did this wrong. One 16606 is what our question is. So I even did this wrong. So I took away wrong. Because that's what it's supposed to be. So this is our running total right now. Does that make sense?
1606.
16606. So we do it again. 361 16606. We do it again. 3 times what is equal to 1? That doesn't work. We got to make it a double digit, make it a 16. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So I add 5 on the abacus, and I take away 1, I take away 5. Whatever you do the first digit, you do second digit. 6 times 5 is equal to 30. Take away 3. Take away 3. Cannot take away the 3. So that means we got to bring this back down 1. This has to be a 4. So notice, what do you notice? 3 times 4 is equal to 12. What is 12?
Yes.
What's the difference between 15 and 12? Is the 3. So you have to add back the 3 over here. So you add back the 3, make this a 4. So then it's 6 times 4 is equal to 24. Take away 2, take away 4. One times 4 is equal to 4. 4 is a single digit. You go back one column, you take away 4. Minus the 10 plus the 6. So we're left with 361. Divide that by 2166.
So you're doing the first part all over again
You
because
do
of
the
the
first.
answer.
Yep. Yep. So we know, is it 21? It is not 21, because we know that 3 times 7 is equal to 21, but then 6 times 7 is equal to 42. That's too much. So that's why this becomes 3 times 6 is equal to 18. So you take away 1, so add the 6, take away 1, take away 8. Take away 8 is what? Take away 8, minus the 10 plus the 2. 6 times
Yeah.
6 is equal to 36. Take away 3, take away 6. And then you do it again. Take away 3, take away 6. I'm sorry, take away 6. Because 1 times 6 is equal to 6. See, I got that right. This is too big. That's too big. So you follow the process, trust the process, it will happen.
In time.
In time. In time, but see, but I broke it up into small parts, right? And it's easier to work with the
Yeah.
smaller parts as opposed to larger numbers.
My problem is I didn't have my other abacus, but then it's going back and going back to another, going down to 6, and I got lost on that part too.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you were doing it regular, wow, okay. Yeah, my
Yeah,
brain.
when you do it regular, this is what we did, is I try to do it regular, kinda, but you would have to guesstimate. They do a lot of estimation. Whereas in Abacus shows you that you don't have to estimate it. You just go through individual numbers as a distributive property.
Yeah. Mhm. And I was starting to get that on the other problem, because the other problem, you had 30 and you put the 54 underneath the 0 right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that kind of was explaining I mean, that's kind of doing your two-step over on the other side too. But anyway, what you do to the
First number to do the second number.
second
Yep.
number.
Mm-hmm.
And so for multiplication wise, yeah, I could see that, because if there was not 2 6s there, times 6 times 6, then you've done something wrong.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, my brain's fried.
So, so if you notice, here is my divisor. Here's a 3, here's a 6, here's the 1. This is my
Oh, yeah.
quotient.
Oh, see, and you only have just parts of it.
Yeah.
6. Okay. No, 6. There's supposed to be 2 6s, and then after. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the difference, right? And I try to keep it a little bit more, uniformed. Your quotient, I didn't do it here, but your quotient will be here, right? So you could see that the dividend is here, or the divisor. Your divisor is here, your quotient will be here. And I think if I organize it that way, then people can see it better.
Where's the 1?
I forgot to put it in. Oh,
Okay.
where's the 1? The 1's
Yeah.
on the other side. I flipped it by accident.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be 1 here and then 6 here.
Yeah.
So I think if I keep it more uniformed, you could see the progression.
Mhm.
Can I state that I like the way you did the first one around?
Yeah.
I like doing it that method because it combines the two.
This method only works if the numbers are small. When the numbers get big like this, you don't know if it's correct. Like, it's supposed to work out, and I did it wrong.
Mm.
Next time, can we like the very first problem, I understood the explanation, and I'm getting visually seeing what you're talking about with the 361. And then can we build up a little bit slower into those bigger ones? Because I got totally lost.
Well, okay. You're just going to
um,
remind me. It was just one of those things like I just came across.
yeah.
So,
But
but
I mean,
yeah,
but it's good to put, it's good to throw a
it's only because I found it.
Okay.
If I didn't find it, it would have never happened.
Well, this was supposed to happen for a reason, so.
So
Yeah.
this one, I think I've figured out the explanation, but the problem is trying to explain it on the abacus. I think it's just that's where I'm trying to get at, because the problem is getting beginners to understand the switcheroo, and people get confused easily.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
maybe we can do the other problem, that was the one where you showed the 30 and the 54. I think that's
30. This one? Nope, not that one.
350, 354
359.
divided by
yeah.
59.
Oh, you showed
Yeah.
the multiplication, that one. That was cool. And being able to explain that in a division problem, especially when you're doing smaller numbers, that's
Oh yeah, there we go.
awesome. And
That
I would just take that one, and I would do it how you did it, one by one, the 5.
Yeah.
And then do it again and show it how you did, where you get the 30 and the 54. Do it both ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. In explaining it.
Yeah, but obviously it won't go straight into this. It goes to 1 digit times 1 digit divided by 3 digits first. And then as I go through, then it starts to get bigger, it gets more. So when I do it, I usually increment it. We're jumping ahead, right?
Okay, right.
So
Yeah,
usually I do the smaller numbers, like 2 divided by like
Yeah,
this one.
that's the part that I'm talking about. Here,
Yeah.
the, five times what goes into 3, you can't do that. So 5 will go into 35.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
5 times 7 is 35. And then after that, you got,
Yeah.
then you subtract, but then now you're doing the other one, which is the 7 times whatever. I can't see the other piece of paper.
This one? Right.
Yeah, but now we're doing the 9 times the 6 now. But you do that like smaller increment, and then you do it this way and you see the pattern, see the difference when we do it this way. But because this is a small problem, you get to see the pattern of the 5 times the 6 and the 9 times the 6 in there.
Yeah.
The second way that you showed how the problem is, and then they're able to. I wasn't able to do it. I got lost on the Abacus, but what I'm seeing on the paper, I see the pattern. So I just
Yeah.
want to be able to do the pattern correctly on the Abacus. So,
Right.
but it could be my brain is overloaded.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just and that's the thing is it's trying to figure out a better way to explain it with mainstream. And I think, yeah, if I marry the two, but I think instead of marrying the two, it would start off that way, but I would end up the Abacus way because ultimately I want this to happen. I want it to break it up, to do the 1 to second number and then the third number. That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah. So
Because
would you color code it? Would you color code and say you notice that the 3 and the 6 and 1 is the divisor right there? No, the divisor. Do you see that the what's the other numbers? Oh yeah.
dividend and the
Yeah.
quotient.
Yeah. And
And
because
then this is the product.
that's the product, yes.
So this is the product. Here's the quotient. And then here is the divisor.
And the quotient is the 6. It's not 666, it's 1 6.
Yeah, it'd be that.
Okay, because you see the pattern of how it's being used through each individual number, through the 6, through the 3, through the 6, and through the 1, because that's what it is. 3 times
because what we're
6.
doing, that's why you got to be flexible when you do your multiplication. We did this, we did this, we did this.
Okay, yeah.
So we did 3 times 6, 6 times 6, and 1 times 6.
So my question, when you're doing that big of a problem and you gotta go and multiply that, are you gonna do that on a different abacus?
No, because by then you should know you should know your multiplication table.
Well, you're just checking, right? So if you were to check, what would you do? Would you check it on a different abacus, or you just know it? Because that 361 times 6 is checking, correct? No, you
3
already had
times
the answer.
No, this is not checking, this is doing the problem.
Okay.
Checking would be,
You were checking like in some other areas whether it was too big or too small.
yeah, that was trying to introduce the concept when there's too many, when it's too big, you have to do the steps. Take one from the answer, go back 2 columns and take away the quotient or take
Okay.
away the dividend.
Okay.
So that would be later on, but hold on, I'm trying to find my papers. The loose papers are all going to go to trash. So
Those papers are gonna go to the trash. Mine
they
too.
are. So like this one, this is the checking, but it gets
Right.
confusing. To me,
Mhm.
it's confusing because I don't need to check. I just work it out on the problem. But I'm
Right.
doing this to show you because I'm showing beginners on an advanced question. That's the
Yes.
That's the difference.
Okay.
So when you get to here, you don't need to check because it will work itself out. You will get to the point where you know it.
Okay.
But because you guys are beginners, I have to tell you what I'm doing.
Right. Okay. And
Yeah.
that's the part that you're trying to work out and how to explain it in your book.
Yes. Yeah. So my thing is, but that won't be until way later. You go
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
like how to do all the way from 0 to 9, like single digit, and then there's some like discrepancies. So I haven't really quite worked out the outline, but I think the numbers this big will get to be in a different question, a different book altogether, I think. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet because as the numbers get bigger, I don't know what kind of activities I can put into it.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know if I'd want to do a number that big.
Well, not everybody, but if you get to the point like Tammy,
Yeah.
she would want something more. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like advanced. It won't be as much teaching, it'll just be more activities. So I might just make this all I might just make it all a maze and just and set it up like that. And then it's up to you.
She's smiling.
Yeah. And then it is up to
The
you
mazes,
to
and
work
she
it out.
knows it.
Yeah. And yeah, it would be up to you to set it up on your own, or you work it on the abacus. So like for me, I work everything on the abacus. I don't
Right.
write it out like I do here.
Right.
Well, we
And
see
that,
with these bigger ones, I would be writing it out like I just did.
Right.
yeah.
But see, now I will take this and I will try to go at this point, because I am such basically a newbie. I would be working from my 13 column
Yeah.
and doing the calculations on this one, and then transfer it over to my 13 column one.
Yeah.
But what I just did was I wrote the problem down like we have it, and the answer is the first answer is 1660.
Yeah.
Then I took the 1660 divided by the 361,
Yeah.
and then that gave me that's the quotient is 4, and that gave me 1444. So the answer was 2166. So then I did the 361, but dividing into the 2166, and of course I knew that was 6 from the beginning,
Yeah.
and I did it that way.
Yeah.
But breaking it down to the level that you were working on this,
Yeah.
to me that's a little confusing.
Yeah.
Only because I don't know really why it's confusing when you break it down to that level.
Because we're not taught this way.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So for
So like,
over the week, I will be practicing this problem
yeah.
to see if I can figure out what I'm missing.
Yeah. Yeah. So like when I get this problem, I just work it on like this. Oh, 3 times 1 is 3 times 3 is equal to 7. So I take away 20, take away 1. Can't do it. So I do this. I add and I go back a step. So you go forward
Okay.
a step and you go back a step. But see, I don't write it out. I know 6 times 6 is equal to 30. Take away 6. Take away 30. Take away 6. Minus the 1 plus the 4.
Right.
See that? So all of this writing, I don't do. I would just work it on the abacus. But because I'm showing you, I can't just go forward. I have to show you the numbers.
Right. So this problem will be my practice problem this week.
Okay.
And it's not because I've got to, it's just because I need to understand. And
Yeah.
right now I don't understand.
Because
But
what happens is, yeah. So what happens is if you use 21, if you use 7, that's what we call a bigger than we're too much on the quotient.
right. And that much I do. I do
Yeah.
understand that. And and I wrote it down where you did for each digit.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got the 1660, and then of course we brought the 6 down. And I think that's where I was getting lost, because I'm trying to do it the way I was taught, and I
Yeah.
not to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
So now I broke it down in each thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for showing. that helps me.
Yeah. If rewriting the dividend will help because it breaks it down one step at a time.
Yeah, and as I did each section, I knew, okay, so I was on the second digit of the quotient, so I know that, okay, that's going to be a 4. So
Yeah.
I wrote a 4 up there, and then I went to and I subtracted everything, which I can do that on the abacus. But because this is something new,
Yeah.
I can't do the abacus and this, so I've got to
Yeah.
practice doing it on
Yeah.
the abacus. Is what I've got to practice.
Yeah. Because if you really
So
think about it, if we did 6, 1 times that by 6, 4, 6, that's exactly what we're doing. We're just doing the
yes,
opposite. And if you
exactly.
notice, we do this first, do this, and then this.
And see, and that doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Because it's easy for us to do a multiplication. It's easier for us to do multiplication than it is to do division. Taking away
Correct.
is a different beast.
Yeah.
Well, this will definitely be my practice. Doesn't mean I'll understand it any better by next Thursday, but I'm gonna be working on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Along
be
Wait.
with my,
a scholar.
along with this page.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited for your I'm super excited. There's one person who was crazy. One person, they did it within a whole weekend. And I'm like, oh my God. Now
Oh,
I have to,
oh no, no.
that's how excited they were to do my books.
And I understand that, and that's the way I was in the beginning too,
Yeah.
because it was basic and I could do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I found I was thinking too hard on it. So now
Yeah.
I'm not. So now I'm pacing myself
Yeah.
because just pace myself. And when you get a new book out, I can order it, and then I can pace myself between the two.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
I
haven't
think,
learned to pace yet.
I know what you were. Well,
You think what?
it's hard. It's hard to do. That is for sure, pacing. But especially if I worked on 2 pages, and then the next page is a mosaic, or or a maze, and it's like, no, close it. That makes close it. It kills me.
I'm
I
excited. Yes.
I I can
Tammy, I think
see.
you're in the mastering phase. I'm in the learning phase, and so there isn't going to be any pacing at all. I'm going to
Well,
be taking it
eh,
very, very slow. So,
well, and when you get to the bigger stuff, you may find it easier to pace. I didn't for the newer stuff. No, she'll
Yeah.
tell you I
Yeah.
was through it. But but this bigger division problem, I can see what you're doing. I've just got to figure out the steps that we did,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I got everything written down.
Yeah.
So I got to figure that one out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because it's a bigger number, it does not scare me anymore. It's just now how do I do it?
Yeah, exactly. Bigger numbers should not scare you. Bigger
No,
numbers just be like, okay, you just got it. It's just like that's why the kids when they do it, they're like, oh my God, a bigger number. It's not that they're not scared of it. They're just like, oh, it's all that work.
mhm.
That's what it is. It's a lot of work.
exactly.
It's a lot of work to do the bigger numbers, but
So you only
it's
need
all
one
about practice.
problem.
Huh? Oh,
That's why you only need one problem.
so before we leave, I do have this one
Yes.
that I have to figure out, and I would like your opinion on this because I'm trying to figure out like I don't know. Did I show you the adding from 1 to 100?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to make this into a book. It's only right now, it's only
In the conceptual step.
maybe no, it's only 88. It's only what am I trying to say? It's only 30 pages. No, 40 pages right now. And that includes the answers. And I haven't done the answers yet. It looks like this one.
Okay.
So what it is you add and you have a running total. So you add the 1, you add the 2, that makes it 3. Add the 3 to make it 6. Add the 6 to make it 4. So you keep a running total. You go all the
Okay.
way to 100.
Cool.
Oh, I know someone that did that. Miss Abacus did that.
Yeah.
And that would be so
She
much fun on the Abacus doing it to get
and
your answer.
she had a list of numbers
Yeah.
on her thing. But Miss Abacus, on hers,
Yeah.
she did that once. I don't know. Are you familiar with her?
No. But this is a very common warm up.
Yes.
This is a very common warm up. But the question is I want to make this into a book of some sort, but
Yeah.
but it's only right now 40 pages.
So what is it? So this is what it looks like?
This is what it would look like. And so maybe what I should do is put in some how do you lessons? Maybe I should do a lesson
Mm-hmm.
and then expand it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because then there's
What
the
does
subtraction one.
What does that help you do when you're doing a running total? What is it teaching you?
One,
You're moving the beads.
yeah, one, moving the beads, but two, you're practicing your formulas.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did it, going from 1 to 100, and then I do it again from 100 all the way down to 1. So you could do it backwards.
So subtracting,
Yes.
No.
Yep.
It's still adding. 100 plus 99 plus 98 plus 97 plus 96.
Okay, well, when I see them descending, I think subtraction, but that's what I was asking about when you were it said adding. So are we adding
Well,
or
she's still
subtracting?
adding, but
Okay.
she's lowering the number. She's not going
Yes.
100 up,
Yeah.
but she's
Yeah.
It's kind of like polar opposite directions.
I'm descending as opposed to ascending.
Yes, that's
Right.
Then there's the subtraction. Then there's a subtraction. Take away
Is it
the
an
100.
advanced book?
That's what I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this is going to fit in.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I really like this exercise. I think it's really meditative if you can just do it and you just go through. Like, it took me a few hours to go through just one way.
Right.
And so, because I would always keep messing up because I keep, yeah. So
I think that's a good one too. Like I said, she did that and she had some running totals. I can
yeah, the running totals are over here.
of what the number is supposed to be after each one that you do.
Yeah, but I want you to write it out. I'm not
So-
here to give you answers.
That's right. That's
So
right. That's
You
right.
give us the space
Okay.
to write the formulas.
Yes, the space of the formula is right here in the middle,
Yeah.
and then the running total is right here.
So what's the 5050?
That's for me to figure out what the answers are. So
Oh,
we have to get to 5,050. That's the goal. This one is subtraction. So you subtract 5,050 from 10. You subtract, after that
10
is what
from
one.
that.
Yeah, you subtract 10 from this, and then 5,040 subtracted by 9, 5,041 subtract by 8.
Well, I think you need to, at least when you first start, the 550, you need to be the start. They need to know that that's the starting number.
Yeah, that's not a problem. That's all just formatting. But I guess my question is it's only 40 pages.
But that
I
might
think that
take
needs
a
to be
bit.
in the advanced.
That might take a bit.
It will take a long time. This
So
is not
40
easy.
So
But-
40 pages is not bad.
But 40 pages in a book is not good either.
No.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Okay.
I usually like to make my books at least 100 pages or more. And
So,
that includes the answers.
okay. So what if you
So the question is, I can spread it out, maybe not make it so small, so you have space, because there's a lot of mistakes that will happen here. Or I could do is increment it. I give you a running total, and then you try it again without it. So you get another copy. You try it again without the running total. I could do different phases, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I could do that. That would work.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
All in
I
the
This would
like
be
same
that
book.
idea.
advanced,
All in the
huh?
same book.
All in the same book.
Yes.
I
That
don't
will
see
work.
why you couldn't do that.
I think that would be good. I think that's a good idea. So I could give you the running total, and it's up to you to figure out what the formulas are or whatever. Right? I'll switch
Yeah,
it up. I'll switch it up.
So
But that
that
will be the
column
beginning.
next to the plus 41, that's where you put the formulas?
Yeah, this is
yeah,
where the
You have
formula
the
would be.
running total?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Um, Lynette, thank you
Okay.
so much. I appreciate it. I have to run, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, not a problem. Thank you. Thank you for your help. I was just trying to figure this out because I do want to make this into a book, but I couldn't figure out. So it would be 3 sets, a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced. So this would be the advanced.
yeah. I would. Yeah, I could
That
go
makes
with
sense.
that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes really good sense. And I'll break it up with a title page. Okay. All right, I think that'll be good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you be able to send me an invoice?
Yes. So I'm sorry, you were asking, and I completely forgot. You were looking for which specific things?
The formulae
Okay.
and the 10 extra.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. I think the reason why I did it is because I was out of stock and I was waiting for my shipment, and I wanted to ask you again today. Okay, good. So I'll make that, and before I send it to you, I'll make sure I have it in my stock before I send you the invoice.
Okay, yeah, and I love how you give me the time frame. You know,
Oh,
you
time
put
frame.
a time frame as to when the money needs to be due. So I don't know,
Oh,
that was cool.
ah,
I like that.
you're welcome. Thank you. That's part of the business software that I have.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you everybody for your help.
Yes. Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Us.
I'm gonna be working on that prom this week.
Good. Good.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
See what I can discover.
Yeah. It's very interesting when you get to the bigger numbers and you just get so but yeah. Thank you again. Have a good day, everybody.
Yep. Thanyou.